All right, let me fix the mic here. Okay, just give me a second. I got to do this every time. Okay. Hello, Frisco. Hello, Frisco. Fuckface. Hello, Frisco. Hello. Is that better? You can hear me now? Huh?
Move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Wow!
Hey, Square! My dinghy's bigger than your whole boat!
Welcome back to the Caddyshack Minute. This is the podcast where we view and discuss and talk about and pluck the rose of Trelee from the clutches of Caddyshack 1 minute at a time. My name is Tom Taylor, and I am here as always with my co-hosts Mike DeMaria.
And you are right. This is the podcast. You said this is the podcast. This is the podcast.
This is the podcast. I should just period.
There's no
That's
other.
it.
There's no other.
There is one other. There's Dan Lewis.
Bullshot.
Not yet, but you
Okay.
will.
Later.
We are here to discuss minute 33 of the film Caddyshack. And this is the minute that begins with Maggie warning Danny Noonan about girls. And it ends with Carl aiming his rifle/flashlight.
Right.
So that's actually not 100% true. There is like a second of Rodney saying, living dead. Because at the end of the last minute, he's like, oh, the dance of the... And now he says, living dead.
Tail end of that joke. Dance of the living dead.
And he doesn't go, ho. He goes, whew.
Whew. Like, he can't believe it. He can't handle it.
Yep.
Look at these dead people.
Absolutely. And when we refer to Maggie, let's be sure to use her full name, Maggie O'Hooligan. Another in a line of great names.
From the from the
This
Trelee.
film of perhaps the greatest names.
Yeah. And she's from a long line of the Trelee O'Hooligans.
That's right.
Yes, from County Kerry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did some reading up on stuff, unless you already knew that, and I'm the only one who read up on stuff.
From the sweet
I didn't
cove
just
of
know
Cork.
it. I did read about it. I wasn't sure what was going on with that.
Well, then let's begin let's begin this week's punching Tom in the face for trying to overanalyze a joke. The Rose of Trelee,
Here we go.
for anyone who doesn't know, is a festival/pageant sort of thing.
Here we go with the note.
Where there's a woman named the Rose of Trelee each
Before we
year.
get too far into this, can we just clarify in case people don't remember what the line is? In fact.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
Let's just say, Maggie O'Hooligan, played by the tragic Sarah Holcomb, is admonishing Danny Noonan for, I guess, ogling Lacey Underall.
I think
Well, not just that. We should go back even further than that.
She's admonishing him for showing up. She said, I know why you're here.
Hey, you
I know
asked me.
Yeah.
You invited me.
That's true. Yeah, it's weird. I know why you're here. You invited me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Begged me to pick up a fork and put butter on a thing.
Right.
And now she's giving him grief.
All right, go back to your
Doesn't
notes.
seem right.
Tom. But before you do, I want to I want to say something here.
Okay.
I was stopped in the hallway at work today by Joshua Friedman, who's one of our listeners from my work.
Hey, fantastic. Hello, Joshua.
Hello, Joshua. And we passed along I was going down, I was going up, and he goes, "Hey, by the way," he goes, "I appreciate the notes." He goes, "You and that other guy shouldn't make fun of Tom for having notes because I appreciate it."
I like this, Joshua.
Yeah. And I told him, after I told him to go F himself, I said, we'll discuss that on the show, that you've said that, even though I completely and utterly disagree.
Yeah. This sounds more like a reason to make fun of Josh than it does to stop making fun of Tom.
I disagree. Mm-hmm. I think Josh is beyond reproach. He's got a brain in his head.
Wait till you see Josh.
There's plenty of ridicule to go around.
I suppose that's true.
And also, Josh needs to realize that we've got 90-some episodes here. We're always looking for material to hammer away at Tom.
And you know what? And the problem
is, it's not like we can't just pick our battles so much so that we go 2-3 episodes without making fun of Tom. The hits need to keep coming.
It has to keep coming. It's like when you got him in the ropes, you got to lay him out. And I got to say, I'm gonna lay you out right now, Tom, is because because you're too busy taking these notes, and you should be throwing a ball with that kid. I didn't put it on the table. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I can't run a podcast and father my child at the same time. It's not possible. I've tried it.
Too much.
All right,
And
well,
also,
Josh,
but can I also, before you continue about Josh and then the
No,
rest
I'm
of
done with
Trelee,
him. He's dead to me.
I just want to say, yeah, I just want to say that I don't mind. I in fact took notes for this one, and I do take notes. And it's not the fact of the taking of notes that is the problem. It's the picking apart of jokes where there should just be an appreciation of the absurdity of the joke instead of picking apart things that are, I guess, what do they call it? What are those faux creationist type people call it? Irreducibly complex jokes. There's no need to break apart the joke.
No.
Well, okay. I think in a case like this, where it's a very specific joke, plucked more. She's talking about Lacey Underall. She's like, she's the biggest whore on Fifth Avenue. I'm told she's been plucked more times than the Rose of Trelee. But then, if you look that up, that it's counterintuitive. It sounds like she's talking about the exact opposite.
The point is, you don't have to look it up. That's the point.
I would never in a million years have looked it up if I weren't doing a podcast about Caddyshack where we got to talk about each and every minute. Whose idea was this? This is ridiculous.
I watched it for years without looking it up, and we have a podcast.
So did I. Yeah.
We got to draw a line somewhere.
Oh. Even as like a 12-year-old kid, I said, I have no idea what the Rose of Trelee is, but you pluck the rose, and she's been plucked more times than the Rose of Trelee. She's been told.
In Mike's defense, there does not seem to be a lot of reasoning behind this joke.
Right.
But that we didn't know that until we looked it up.
True.
And she doesn't say I'm told. She said eyes told.
No, she doesn't.
She's been plucked more time than the Rose of Trelee. Biggest whore on Fifth Avenue. And then she goes, eyes told.
No,
I don't know.
That's outrageous.
I'm sure one of your friends.
Says, I'm told.
I'm told. Well, no, okay, I'll correct you both. She says, I'm full stop told. I'm told. I don't know what's going on with it. It's this is obviously overdubbed, but it sounds like it was overdubbed on like 5 different sessions on 5 different days. I just taped together with Scotch tape.
It's layered like a guitar solo by Boston.
Yeah,
it's layered that many times.
It's like a Billy Corgan solo.
Yeah, same.
48,000.
Told.
Eyes told.
That's not I is told. You're ruining it.
I swear to good God. I swear to him, to her, to whoever it is, it's eyes told.
Listeners, please hit the Caddyshack Minute listeners hole.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Chime in on this. Don't just go by memory. Go ahead and you go down to your local Blockbuster, rent the movie on VHS tape, and rewind it as many times as you need to. And please correct Mike on this. It's I'm told.
Eyes told. You're going to feel real stupid in the morning. I'm telling you, when you go back and listen to it, you're going to say, oh.
I've already apologized to you once on this show, Mike. I don't know if we can handle doing it again.
What time you do back in Boys Town?
Yeah, I think Mike, he's all puffed up because of his victory on the Gatsby versus Drew Scott thing. Now that he's mad with power, and now he's talking like Maggie's using street slang from South Central Los Angeles when she talks.
Eyes told, I tells you. Eyes still on Fifth Avenue.
Eyes told. That's what she says.
I have something else to say about this weird scene. Oh,
okay. Go ahead, Tom. Before we'll get back into it, but now it's double interjection now. Just so you know,
I think it's been nothing but interjections since we started. But Danny's okay. We've seen Danny in his busboy outfit or whatever. He's here in the kitchen now, and that stupid preview that Kevin Marr shared with us a while ago. I think we posted it on the listeners' hole.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
There's a shot from somewhere here in the kitchen where Danny's walking by with a tray, and like a knife almost hits him and like sticks in the wall or something.
Really?
And it's super random, and I've there's nothing to go on as to what the context of that might have been originally or something. It's very strange.
You mean the trailer, right?
We need to now have another poll on the listeners' hole as to what's the differences between a preview and a trailer. I always said preview.
Oh, I didn't know. It's just that, okay, here's what it is. Trailers are sometimes called previews, but there are other things called previews. So I got a little confused. I think you're right. You can call it a preview.
Yeah, I always called those previews, but now most people call them trailers and teasers and things.
Teasers,
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think it's reasonable either way. So I'll take it back. Yeah.
But yeah, like somebody like throws a knife and it almost hits him and it sticks in the wall. And it's just one of those random things that's not in the movie, but is in the trailer. And I have no idea where that would have come from.
Well, my guess is that he said something bad about the food, and the chef is throwing knives.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Or maybe when he throws the knife, when his two sous chefs tackle him, maybe Danny was in the original cut of that.
Oh my God, maybe.
And then they just cut that out.
The line I'm imagining is that he's like serving to help the wait staff, and he's handed a dish, and he says to the chef, should I take this out back? I didn't know we had a dog. And then he throws the knife at him.
And that offends him because he thinks he's making good food, not dog food.
Dog food.
All right, back to the actual minute.
Back to the actual minute, but not back to the first part, but back to the first interjection, which is to say that Maggie's saying a line, I know why you came here tonight. It's to see that girl. Of course, that girl is Lacey Underall. She's been plucked more time than the rose of Trelee. Biggest horror on Fifth Avenue, I'm told.
Eyes told.
Okay, that's fine.
Eyes told shut.
But yeah.
That's the last time I'm saying it.
That's the basic idea. So now go ahead back to your Rose of Trelee, and we'll see if your research.
The woman who is named Rose of Trelee in this festival is specifically someone of high repute. She's like chosen. It's not even like a beauty pageant. She's chosen for her personality and for her upstanding charm and everything. And she's not somebody who would be loose and being plucked a lot of times in the way that
again what she means is there's probably during that ceremony or that tradition they pluck a friggin' rose, the petals from a rose.
That's what I always assumed.
She's just
that's what I
referring
always
to
assumed.
Right. And
I just inferred that.
Everybody just stop right there, because I just put my finger on why Tom continuously does this. He originally agrees with us on these jokes, but then he goes to some sort of a note-taking Second City sort of dissection or excavation of jokes. Like he's an anthropologist of jokes. So he starts digging to try to think maybe it's something else, and it's not something else. It's exactly what it is.
In this case, I think I've ruined the joke for myself because I always thought it was a flower. I thought it was some like the Blarney Stone or something, some object, some Rose of Trelee that gets plucked, not in a sexual way, but to say that, she's been plucked more times than the Rose of Trelee.
Right. But then you just went back and did your research and said, well, this is an upstanding woman that they picked for this.
And now I'm confused. Caddyshack is throwing me a curveball.
And I'm telling you right now, Tom, you got to stop this. You got to figure out what flaw in your system, what default is causing you to do this, because it's
okay, now you don't mind when I try to get to the bottom of not joke things, like when I try to we try to figure out what Night Riders is all about and stuff like that. But it bothers you when the jokes are getting picked apart. Is that correct? Is that fair to say?
Because every single one of them, you've agreed with the simple.
I've enjoyed this movie for 100 years without scratching the surface at all.
This is not about agreeing to whether or not it's this is not like the bowl of soup joke, which may or may not have some reasoning behind it. This is a joke where it's very, very much assumed that she's making a reference to something, some folktale, some part of Irish culture that we don't know about. Why would you not go look that up?
That's true.
But you just
I looked it up. Here's the story. If you would have asked me before looking it up, just make up a story. The story would have been something like there's some sort of Irish folktale or mythical tale having to do with a magical rose that you've either in religious observance or maybe because you're making a goddamn wish or something, you pluck it. You pluck a petal from it, and the petals always grow back or
that
something.
That is exactly what I pictured.
Right.
That's what I pictured, and then I realized it's not about the rose being, being nasty
sexualized,
or anything.
Yeah.
It's sexualized. It's just that the rose has simply been plucked many times.
Right. Yeah.
And she's and Lacey Underall's the consummate plucker. and plucky, one would think. So that's
Right.
what I assumed I would find when I looked up Rose of Trelee, and then I found what Tom found, which is like basically the opposite.
Yeah, that's what's weird about it. Is it is the opposite.
Right.
Like the reference she's making is an exact contrast to what she's trying to say.
You're looking at the actual person that is picked for the Rose of Tralee Festival, but there is probably a plucking of a rose. That's all I have to do.
I can find no evidence of it.
Well, I scoured the internet for 10 seconds and I found nothing.
It doesn't.
To support that. Because that's what I was thinking. That's what I always thought. I thought it was some like...
Moving on.
Okay.
I couldn't find it. I also looked up the Rose of Tralee Festival comes from a song, and that song has lyrics. And I read the entire song, which is like a lot of Irish songs. It's got so many damn lyrics, more lyrics than like a Smith song. But it reads like this big screed. Okay, and I go through it and I read the entire thing, expecting to see some reference to like the plucking of this rose, and it does not show up. It's about some dude. And he's missing her, and like a lot of Irish songs, he's just basically whining about it. And then and he talks about, and then it appears that either he at the end that he is dead and misses her, or that she is dead and he misses her, or something like that. No plucking. There's no plucking.
Yeah. No plucking.
Yeah.
Pluck you, Vonnegut.
It's like
pluck you, Vonnegut.
It's like the Irish Rover by the Pogues. Just goes on and on till the ship sinks.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Or that New Order one where the guy gets home and he's dead or something.
Yeah.
Big deal.
All right.
Okay, but can I just say the reason why I'm just hammering this home and not wanting to let go of this is because as soon as we do let go of this, we're in another goddamn gopher scene and I don't give a shit.
Oh God, yeah.
I don't mind the gopher in this one just dancing. It's just kind of a funny cutaway. Like what? It's just really weird and
he's all right.
And I like
Bill Murray running with the 6-packs, but that's about as far as I can take it.
That is pretty good. Oh, I actually know what? Wait, is it this minute or is it the next minute where there's something fantastic happens? I think it's the next minute actually.
Next minute.
Yeah, but the yeah, you see the gopher dancing for a little bit. I can take it or leave. I wasn't gonna say that I like it, and I don't think I do like it. But if you guys like it, I'll not destroy it. But then we got to the scene. We got to this shot of what the cinematographers will tell you is called day for slightly dimmer day.
Day for night shooting. Ostensibly day for night shooting, but yeah,
it's never been brighter. Never been more direct sunlight.
They shot this movie at high noon.
It's like they put sunglasses over the screen.
Noon, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's
yeah. But before we go on to that, I'll just say, can I just one last note about the Rose of Tralee?
Sure.
The current Rose of Tralee is Maggie McEldowney of Chicago.
I voted for. Oh, from Chicago?
Well, they pick a different Rose of Tralee, and they can be from anywhere.
Oh my God.
They can be from Boston or Ireland or any part of the world. There was one from New Zealand, Switzerland, Pennsylvania, Limerick. She's the sitting rose.
Let's track her down and do a mobile podcast with her and talk about
Maggie McEldowney of Chicago. You should look into it.
Yeah, she's local gal.
For an interview and say, listen, about this plucking. Do you know anything?
I understand the rumors of your plucking have been greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
Can you confirm or deny?
As long as we're on the topic, how many times how many times exactly you've been plucked? I know it's a low number. I'm not saying it's a high number. The wrong way. You're a very, very upstanding person, so we know it's a low number, but what is it? 5?
Get the Rose of Tralee, for God's sake.
All right, I don't want to.
I'm going to cough.
Okay, so go ahead.
Excuse me.
Oh, boy.
I might be getting sick. It's my turn.
Sounded like it.
Yeah. But yeah, we get Bill Murray mumbling to himself, and he's got some plants on his head. And he does have 2 6-packs. I guess that's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Just carrying them around like I might need these for the rest of the night. Like it might be a long night, so I may need 12 beers.
Yeah, it's a stakeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this.
No.
I'm not trying to be smug. I'm not trying to be like, oh, stupid gopher scene.
Well, is the bull shot? No, the bull shot's in the next minute.
Next minute.
Okay.
And he says the next minute's great, but he also says the only good varmint. I smell varmint.
No, a second. That's the next minute.
Is it? For Christ's sake!
Yeah, this goes all the way.
Why are you even listening still, listeners?
Yeah, please turn this off.
We're on to that's the next minute. God.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Sorry.
Well, I am drinking today.
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you having there, Mike?
I'm having a couple shots of Georgian Checha, which is it's a bottle of Checha that I brought back from Georgia. That's why it's Georgian Checha,
Yes.
and it's their version of grappa.
That's you mentioned while you were over there that you were going to bring some of that back, and you did. You're true to your word.
And
Where's my cheese, by the way? I didn't get any cheese or salami or anything.
You bring that stuff over here.
I guess not.
They have those dogs, those sniffing dogs at the O'Hare that sniff out seeds and herbs and meats. Yeah, and it's a little
Delicious.
beagle. No, but when I like to say Georgian Checha, and I talk like Kennedy when I do it. Here, let me have a glass of Georgian Checha there, Sabu.
I'm drinking, speaking of roses, a little bit of Four Roses bourbon. I find this to be one of the better, and this is not a sponsor, and I find this to be one of the better bourbon values on the market. Very nice bourbon.
Fantastic.
I'm wearing a robe. Not afraid to tell you.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I'm fully dressed. I'm not wearing shoes.
Yeah. Well, that's
and I'm drinking a grapefruit shandy.
Oh.
I don't know why I got that, but I did. It was a little bit refreshing.
And I do have
Mike's
a story to
having
tell.
Oh,
You what?
I do have a relevant story.
All right.
Yeah.
So
You often do.
Yeah, I was listening to. I was in Detroit for Thanksgiving, and I was driving home, and I was listening to NPR, as you know we all do, and it was one of those storytelling shows, and they were talking about. Dan will know this very well. Tom will know nothing about this, but it ties into Caddyshack. They were talking about the Bat Boy during it was at 1983, I believe, the George Brett Pine Tar incident.
He prefers Robin.
classic.
So it was at Yankee Stadium, and they had the Bat Boy now, who's like in his probably our age, a little bit older than us, who was he's telling the story, and he was like he's the biggest Yankee fan, but he was always the Bat Boy for the opposing team, for the visiting team. And he said one of the guys that took a liking to me was George Brett. And also, and he would always, and he had a nickname for me. He used to call me Spalding, from Caddyshack.
Oh, that's great.
So he goes, "Hey, Spalding," and he said he always did it because he thought I was kind of upper crusty or kind of kind of a snotty kid. So he'd call me Spalding Smales. Hey, Spalding Smales. So George Brett, one of the greatest hitters of all time, was calling this kid, 15-year-old kid, Spalding Smales. So at that game,
That's great.
At that game, the Pine Tar game, and again, Tom, you can take a nap here while we discuss this.
Not the Pine Tar game.
So they went.
What's the
Tom,
Pine Tar game?
Do you not know the Pine Tar game, Tom?
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
God, it's
Quickly explain it to me.
Yeah,
I want to enjoy the story.
Dan's got a little more. You give him a quick.
Do you want me to do the quick background on the Pine Tar game?
quick
Pine Tar
background.
incident, famously, this would have been the day before the third anniversary of the release of Caddyshack.
Wait. Do I know this story? Was this like they accused somebody of like treating something with the ball?
But it's not just that. Listen.
Okay, all right.
I could get into a lot of detail because there's a manager that's famous for this, but he hits a game-winning home run for the Royals.
Well, they went up because they were Yankees were at home, so they went up.
Well, exactly. Yankees are home, but you're right. It's a go-ahead home run in the top of the ninth for the Royals. He hits a big home run in a big moment. And, Brett was a bit of a scrappy player. Had like pine tar all up and down his bat. A lot of guys will put the pine tar, which helps with grippage, as you would know from Caddyshack, with the grip on the stickum. Basically like a stickum for Judge Smales. But it's a pine tar. You put it on the bat, and usually you put it up higher, like in the middle, so that you can like choose how much you want to get on your glove so that you can use it down at the bottom. So he's got it up in the middle there. It's all the way up the bat. Hits the home run, and then the manager for the Yankees pulls out like an obscure rule, which is that you're not allowed to have pine tar. I believe Billy Martin is famous for this kind of stuff, but the rule is that you can't have more than 18 inches, I believe, up the bat pine tar because of the fact that it might get on the ball and thereby dirty up the ball. It's a kind of an obscure rule, totally decriminalized in the game. It's not something anybody does, but he decides to have the umpires check it. Meanwhile, Brett is in the dugout. He's just hit this home run. He's a famous red ass, George Brett, right? He loves to just get fired up. And he's just waiting on the bench. He's just waiting to see how they rule on it. He's talking to the umpires. How are we going to measure it? Nobody has a tape measure to measure like if it follows the rule or not. So, but home plate happens to be 17 inches, I believe 17 inches wide.
So lay it across.
So what they do is they lay the bat across to see how wide it is. The umpire just looks up and he gives the out signal. Brett comes storming out of the dugout with a vein popping out of his head, just going absolutely bananas. We'll link to this video. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's the greatest
famous moment in baseball.
But it's the greatest scene
baseball,
of a player going absolutely apeshit.
Yeah, and just as an addendum to this, and I'm sorry, Mike, to take too much.
This is good.
Just as an addendum, I guess the commissioner at the time might have been Bowie Kuhn or whatever. They went back and forth on it. You know, they gave him the home run back, then they thought maybe they would take away the home run, but eventually they gave him the home run back, and he got to keep the home run. And then but of course they had to play the bottom of the ninth of that game, and this was days later. So at some point later in the season, supposedly in front of a very confused crowd, they played 3 outs of a baseball game before starting the next one to finish out that game.
That's crazy.
So anyways,
fantastic.
That's fun. Maybe I like baseball.
So this happened, but the Bat Boy. So go back to the Bat Boy. He's 15-year-old kid. He's the Bat Boy for the Royals on this game, and he said George Brett was my favorite player, even though I was a consummate Yankees fan, diehard. I wanted him to do well, but the Yankees to always win because he was really nice to me. But he called them Spalding Smales. So when he hits this this go-ahead home run, he said, usually I would pick up the bat immediately and run to the dugout, but I wanted to stand at home plate and give him a high five. So while he was standing at the plate waiting for them is when Billy Martin was pointing to the bat, and then all that was starting because they wanted to check it for cork first to see if he corked it. And then they went right to so if the kid would have just picked up the bat and ran to the dugout, everything would have been
plausible
fine.
deniability. Well, they the bat that he used.
Well, they wouldn't have said anything because they were staring at the bat while he was waiting at home plate to high five him.
Oh wow!
So he's in the dugout, and the manager of the clubhouse manager who manages the back in the clubhouse, told the kid stay in the dugout because there's players in there that want to kill you. So he waited in there until this kid's a 15-year-old kid. And then he goes to the back of the dugout. He's finally safe to go in there. The players are all gone. And he walks in there. And the only one in there is George Brett surrounded by the reporters. And he said we locked eyes and it was the worst thing. And he started screaming, Spalding, come here. And he came over. He goes, why'd you pick up that fucking bat? And the kid just like slumped over. And he goes, I'm just kidding with you. Don't worry about it.
Hey.
And then he goes, but you owe me. So next time I come to New York, you're getting me laid. But he ended up saying, and there was another story.
Yes, sir, Mr. Brett.
A quick story about that. He said, while he was in the dugout waiting for them to make the ruling, Brett said, because the Bat Boy was back in the dugout, and Brett said, if they take this home run away from me, there's 3 dead umpires. But link to it because it's the greatest. It's just a guy going absolutely apeshit.
The greatest snap in the history of the game. Like he just comes out of the dugout. You don't have to be a sports
fan to enjoy it.
Going bananas. His face is red. He's got a huge cheek full of chaw, and this like big vein is coming out of his face. Like he's going to turn into the Hulk, and he's going crazy, and it's so great.
That's awesome. I love when people get angry.
I love George Brett, by the way. It's not even the best George Brett video, which we'll get into another time. There's a 3-minute video of George Brett from spring training a few years ago that I actually thinking about writing a book about it. Go ahead.
But he also said he was known, he suffered from hemorrhoids.
Oh my God.
So he said whenever they would come out to always have people would have preparation H in the stands, and anytime he'd come out to the on deck circle. But they said after this incident, it was forgotten that he had hemorrhoids. He was known as the pine tar guy now.
Oh yeah, that's great.
All right, I'm done.
But he lost an endorsement from Preparation H, but he gained one with Rawlings brand pine tar.
Mm-hmm.
See, one door closes, another door opens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
One polyp reduces, another polyp pops up elsewhere.
Polyp or a gullop.
Stop it.
Polyp.
What would you rather have, a gullet or a polyp?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. The age-old question.
Sounds like a good place to stop.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be.
Oh, we all want to get to that
gotten
next
gold.
minute because that next minute has got some gold, some Rodney
We'll
gold.
get
some
into it.
Yeah.
But we have just had Thanksgiving. I mean, I think we ought to say a little word about that. That's where we're at.
Yeah,
right?
last time you talked to me, I was in a basement.
Oh yeah,
People flushing toilets next to my head.
yeah.
That's right. You were already gone for Thanksgiving. I had yet to leave. Sounds like Mike went back to Michigan.
Yeah, I left the day after. I was still here.
Good times?
Yeah, everything all good. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Family's still there.
Sure.
I left Thursday morning to go to Ithaca, New York, to have Thanksgiving with some friends, some dear friends of mine.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a very good trip. But I'll tell you, coming back yesterday, here's how I came back, because Ithaca is a couple hours from Rochester, where my flight was from where my flight was leaving, and I got a ride to the bus station, the Greyhound station. Took a Greyhound bus from Ithaca to Rochester, 2 hours. Then I got on a flight, flew to Chicago. Then I ran to get to the next flight, made it. Took another flight to San Francisco. Then I got on a tram to take me to the BART. Then I got on the BART to take me to Oakland. And then I took an Uber home.
Wow. I kind of like those. I like those multifaceted, multi-leg journeys. Because then
Planes,
you get
trains,
home
and
and you sit
automobiles.
down and you think, oh my God, this morning I was in Ithaca. Jesus
I
Christ.
missed one. I missed one. I'm sorry about that, but I just want to be true to this.
Oh.
I had, from the Greyhound station in Rochester, I had to take a cab to the Rochester airport. So it was drive, bus, cab, plane, tram, subway, Uber. Okay.
Were there any escalators or elevators in there? People movers?
There were some escalators as well. Yeah, so you got to count the escalator. I also traveled on foot for some of that, obviously. So
There was a time when I went to I was going to my friend's my friend's sister's wedding, and I was living in Chicago. I'm still living in Chicago, basically, Chicagoland. But yeah, and I had to get up like crazy early in the morning. I was going to Lake Tahoe. I was ending up in Lake Tahoe, and it was like dark and gray and rainy and drizzly. And I got on a bus, took it to the Blue Line, to the O'Hare, get on the airplane, landed. I think I went to like Colorado or something. Got on another plane, reading Harry Potter books all the way. Then take this bus, this like rickety bus up this hillside, up this mountain, like where I could look out the window to the side and like not see the road, like next to me. Like went straight down, like this bus that was taking all the like wedding people up to like this. I guess it's the rehearsal dinner up at this guy's house that he built on a mountain, and the only way to get there is almost get killed by falling off a cliff. And but we got up there, and like by the evening, I'm like standing on this beautiful vista with the sun going down behind the mountains and a lake in the distance, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm like, oh my God! I got up this morning. It was like dark and gray and pissy and cold, and I was in Chicago. Now look at me.
whole different world.
Stuff's fun.
Yeah.
You got to appreciate the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Brought the show to a screeching halt.
Oh, you
I
did,
don't know
my
what to
friend.
say about
Oh,
that.
God bless it, you did.
I fell asleep a little bit on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That
Poured
happens
myself
a lot.
another glass of chicha.
Chicha.
I'll have another
One of these
glass.
days you're going to come over here. We're going to do the show from my basement, or at least Mike and I are. And we'll call Dan and we'll make fun of him. And we can share your chicha from Georgia.
It's going to be too much mic bleeding if we do that. There'll be too much.
I don't know. I think there are buttons on this mic that'll make it so we can both use it. Be cozy.
Oh, the same mic.
Oh,
Oh.
No.
two mics on a mic.
All right.
You know, the fact that Mike is drinking cha-cha that he got from Georgia makes me think of the Beatles song "Birthday." Or you say it's your birthday, called "Birthday," or say it's your birthday.
I've never heard of the Beatles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Say it's
Okay,
your
well,
birthday.
Yeah, but they say there's a lot of puns in that song. One of them is "Georgia's always on my mind," because he's saying, "Oh no, back in the USSR." Why would I say birthday? It's back in the USSR. Why would? But it says Georgia's always on my mind, kind of thing, which is a funny like. But I never noticed that there was when they go, "I would like you to in the other song, Birthday, where they say, I would like you to dance, take a cha-cha-cha chance. I never noticed that was a pun, like a cha-cha-cha.
No.
Oh.
Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I'm
works.
mixing the two songs, and I'm thinking that because you got cha-cha-cha from Georgia, I'm thinking of the White Album right now.
Cha-cha.
Take a cha-cha chance.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Mike's taking a cha-cha chance.
yeah, this
you
minute
cut
just
that bit out.
nosedived. It's just a horrifying nosedive.
Yeah, it's a
We
big
could have added
mess
this
now.
minutes ago. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I contributed to that.
Tom will find a place to end it
Yeah.
and take out that one little part that we talked about, the plucking of the rose of Trelee there. That needs to come out.
Right. I'm going to leave in that reference, though, to it.
Yeah, but don't talk. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But when I was doing my Teddy voice and I mentioned that, no.
Teddy voice. I got to hear that.
No.
Oh, sorry. I cut it out.
I want you to take out all the stuff I just said, but also leave in this sentence that I'm doing right now so that people
Okay.
don't even know what's been taken out.
Yeah.
And also take out my big rant about the earth being flat. I'm going to look into that.
You could be right. We keep saying it. You could be right. You can't really trust your senses.
Round earth
if you
theory
look at
is
it-
still only a theory.
Yeah, I will cut it out, though. I'll cut it out because I trust,
Okay.
I don't want you to get yelled at
Are we done?
by the earth. All right, I guess we are done.
It's enough
All right.
already.
We know when we're licked. I mean, the fucking gopher showed up. What are we going to do? We just get derailed.
Yeah.
There's
When
nothing.
the gopher shows up, it either brings out some sort of gold or we just
We had the George
spiral.
Brett story.
yeah,
that was
this is
good.
George Brett's
That
story.
was good.
But I mean,
right.
it wasn't our fault. It was the gophers pretty much. And the day for night shooting, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly
don't
not the
even
same
try.
night.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
All
All right.
Tom,
Well,
just end
that
it. Don't do the
that
big
disaster
long
was 33.
ending. Don't do
Please
the big
come
long
back.
shitty ending. Just end
No,
it.
no. It's not going to. You've just made it longer and shittier. You just made it longer and shittier. I was almost done. God damn it, Dan.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
quit
right.
carrying on.
Hello.
This was 33. Come back for 34. You know what to do.
Right.
You know what to do.
You know where to find us.
and Johnny Prado. No.
His name's Jerry.
His name's Jerry.
Now we're doing Howard Stern bits.
You don't have to say what
Cut
we're
that
doing.
out.
Yeah.
I'll cut that out too.
Hey, you scratched my ankle.